We are often our greatest enemy. No big surprise there that we curse ourselves more than I promise you than you realize. That there are more curses coming out of your mouth and living in your mind than you realize. The Bible tells us, but the things that proceed out of the mouth come from the heart, and those defile the man. For his mouth speaks from that which fills his heart. Again, death and life. Death and life. What are you speaking over yourself? If you would have asked me, 3 years ago, if you would have asked me to describe myself, I would have said, I'm shy. Now, that seems harmless, right? How many people would identify with I'm shy? Probably a lot. But let me tell you, I'm shy will keep you from the blessings that God has intended for you. I can't even tell you. I don't even want to know, actually, how many blessings I have lost because I told the Lord, I can't go talk to them. I'm shy, Lord. I'm shy. And it kept me in a constraint. I fenced myself in from the promises and blessings of God from I'm shy. 3 little words, I am shy. And I cursed myself and I lost blessings. But I promise you, because the Lord is good, that somebody else got that blessing because he sent somebody else to go speak to one of his children. He didn't leave them just because I failed. I lost the blessing. But the Lord is redemptive and he restores. And so I have changed my confession to I am a lover of God's people. And Lord, you send me and I will go. You want me to go talk to them? You better believe it. We're going to sit down and have some coffee. Yes. Yes. So that's what I'm praying for you all as well. So begin to learn those things that you're saying. I didn't even realize that I'm shy. Come on, that can't be that bad. But yes, it kept me hidden, invisible in the back of the room. So speak life. Speak life to yourself. Be your biggest cheerleader, besides God, of course. But sometimes we don't listen to God, even though he's telling us over and over and over again. But we're like, yeah, whatever. That's just you saying it. You know, it's like your parent praising you. You want to hear it from other people because, of course, they have to tell you, right? But speak life to yourself. Be your biggest cheerleader. Because the truth is that the power to stay stuck where we're at or move forward in the promise of God comes from the very confession of our mouth and those thoughts that go on in our mind. Because we can confess things over ourselves in our mind without ever saying a word out loud. Do you realize that? Those thoughts, that's why the Bible says take those thoughts captive, because those become confessions. Because what goes on in your head gets down into your heart and comes out of your mouth. That's how the Bible says it works. And so we have got to bind that thought. Like Vince says, get a new thought. But this is my question to you, is that what would it look like for you? What does it look like in the future for you to be constraint-free? What does it look like for you? Can you even see yourself constraint-free? Or are you still dragging all that stuff from the past with you, carrying it? Oh my gosh, it gets heavy. It gets so heavy. How can you run if you're dragging all this stuff behind you? You know, it took me a long time to be able to stand here and see myself free of worthless. I didn't know what that looked like. Oh boy, you better believe I wanted it though. I wanted it. And so I just began to pray, Lord, show me what it means to look. Show me what it looks like to be free of worthless, free of ugly, free of invisible. What does that look like? And I'm telling you, I got to the place where I just stood and all I could see with my eyes closed, I just saw pure white. But you know what? And what was not there? not one single constraint, not one single ugly pressing down of the enemy trying to hold me back. I was free. I was free. And I wanted what the Lord was showing me. I wanted free of that. So, beloved, please know that you can get there. You might not be able to see yourself fully free right now, but you keep pressing in. Remember, Vince talked about you must be committed. Be committed to that freedom that God has for you.